Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I play the various regions, counties, districts, provinces, whatever you call it, across the world, in the various countries across the world, doing so on GeoGuessr. And each episode I find myself a new area to play, and the objective is to explore, have a look around, see things I've never seen before, hopefully have a little bit of fun, and try to play the area to 25,000 points on GeoGuessr. And if I succeed in doing so, well, that area is going off my list of places to play, and will never feature again in this series, unless you put in a request to do so. And if I fail to play for 25,000 points in that area, well, it remains on the list and might return back again in a later episode. And yeah, today we're going to Indonesia. We are going to this little this little blob of markers on the island of Sulawesi, and we are going to the region known as Sulawesi Tengah, which means Central Sulawesi, which is, well, as you can see, where all the dots are. And this is, well, it's extremely coastal. As you can see, there is hardly any inland. Well, there's some inland areas here. And we got a couple of islands here that are in addition to the main island. And we are talking about quite a large region. 61, almost 62,000 square kilometers. About 3 million people live here. And the capital of the area lies here. You can actually see the start of the name. Lies at the head of a bay here, and the capital is called Palu. Has about 300,000 inhabitants. And yeah, this island tends to pop up almost an inordinate number of times when I play various challenges and matches and stuff in GeoGuessr, and it would be nice to try and get a grip on this one, because Indonesia is tricky, and even though I've been to Indonesia, that doesn't make me an expert on anywhere in the country. So, yep, but we just have to see where this will take us. So, Central Sulawesi, here we go. Eventually. Come on, there we are. And make a challenge. And like so, copy the link. The link in a safe spot. Now, where is my document? There we go. And Central Sulawesi. Sulawesi, there we go. And now we start. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This already seems like a challenge. Those are some mountains, and there's a city over there. I wonder if we might be... Let's see, we're looking eastwards. Sirius Mountains. There's also Sirius Mountains to the southwest. So I wonder, could we be around Palu? Given that city over there. Okay, let's have a little look around here. The trouble in Indonesia is that I'm not always able to say whether I'm looking at the name of a place or if it's just some information to the locals. So, complex BTN Tingede Pirmai block. Okay, so that's some address thingy. Kecamatan or Kecamatan Marawola Kabupaten Sigi. Yeah, that's not Greek to me, but right at this point, that is pretty much Greek, if not Bahasa. Well, let's see, let's try eastwards. That might not have been the brightest move. Let's see if we can find anything that resembles a main road. Merimakost. Let's see. That does not. Unless Berane is the name of a place. Did I see? I think I saw some places starting with B. Let's see. Yeah. But I wonder if we could be down by this. Now let's see. So where do we have some serious mountains? So there's some serious mountains around here. And of course, the whole valley here has some really serious mountains. But where do we have serious mountains to the east? Well, I got someone down here, Pakuli. Yeah, we could be anywhere here. See the mountain ridge here, got a mountain ridge here. But we also had some mountains to the south. Well, we could have if we are down here. And Berani. Nah, I don't think that is the name of anywhere. So I'm gonna run with that. We're down here somewhere for now. And got some more stuff over here. There's a lot of writing. Let's see. Oh, there was a lot of writing. There still is. Okay, now let's see. This should be more interesting. Let's see. So we're on the Kramat Jaya Street. There's a Tingidekits Paravola Kab Sigi. We're not here, are we? No, we can't be. Let's see. Then there's Marawola. I think we might have to go a little closer for that. Matintok. Let's see. Do we have any Marawola? So closer here in the area where I think it might be. Walatana, Sipawi, Maranata. That's a small aside. There was a Norwegian lay preacher who created his own little corner of Christendom, to put it that way, and he called his congregation Maranatha. That is quite some years ago. He's not been of this world for many, many years. Let's see, but Marawala is not immediately visible. Let's go even a bit closer. No, it doesn't seem to be in this area. Unless I've got the naming wrong. So, let's see. Hang on. Palu, Sulawesi, Tengah. Okay. So, I seem to be right up in my summers that we are somewhere in Palu. And that should put us somewhere out on this side, given how... At least it looked like the city was over on the east side. So that over there looks like a proper street. I just want to see JLOT. Ah, well, couldn't see what it said. So we got Marawalam, which must be part of Palu, I think. Okay, this is promising. Sulting, no, that is... I got election posters everywhere. Kabupaten Sigi. Wait. Was that? No, for a moment I thought that was a map. It was not. Okay, but if the ocean, if we are in Palu, then the ocean will be to the north eventually. So, Praktik Umum, Dr. Trijanto, and Sayonara. Let's see what it says here. Yes. Tavanjuka. Is that what it says? Yeah. JL Tavanjuka. Can I find a North Street called Tavanjuka? Yeah, Jalan Tavanjuka Mas. Let's see if we can find Tavanjuka. Or north-south. Let's start on this side of the river. Then we shall see. Okay, not yet. This street is going pretty straight north. See how far from the sea can we be? We can be all the way down here. Ah, now let's see. This is not the Tavanjuka Permai. We're on the Tavanjuka Mas. But well, there is a Tavan. Here is a Tavanjuka Mas. Okay. Right, so we came. Let's see now. Now we have to backtrack a little bit. So let's see. So we came from over here. And then we came. So then we're supposed to go down. We're supposed to go down here. Let's see. I think we came from over here, didn't we? There's a mosque over here. Let's go back to start now. Let's see if we can use that mosque too. So I went north. Ah, yeah. Ah, right. We're right behind the mosque. Okay. So there's the mosque. And the mosque is there. That means... should mean that we're here. The road going in there. And another road going in here. That should be right. Nice. Nice start. Nice start. Okay, that was actually possible to navigate. This, on the other hand. Well, well, I have no idea which direction the ocean is in. So, let's try westwards. But yeah, this... Now, then the inhabited area stopped. And this brings me Bali vibes. If you saw the Bali episode, you know what I'm talking about. That said, this is very different from Bali. And let's see, we are in Masaingi? No. I want to see what it says there. Let's see, and what else? Hembangunan? It jumps too far. What does it? Let's see. What can I see? Pemerintan Kabupaten Donggala. Okay, Sindua. So none of this, I think, has to do with. And this is the coat of arms of Central Sulawesi. And let's see, Jalan something something. No way, the place is called Cordepos. Well, it could be, but yeah, this will require some more research. Let's see. So we got a river. Interesting. Which way does it flow? It flows. Oh, that's hard to see, isn't it? But it seems to flow in that direction, doesn't it? Here's the Masjid al-Fatah. Finally. That must mean that. So. Is this. Here's the Cayueo. Here is the road that we came down. Okay, but this is gonna be a nightmare to pin. Just have to trust the road and never mind all this stuff with the river. Okay, let's put us there for now. Okay, so the road here goes west. That could put us down here. It's just gently sneaking. So bend to the southwest here. Let's say that we're here now. And then it's snaking northwards again. Well, westwards. Getting a lot more populated. Slight. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. First proper. Then we got the river coming right up on us. It could be around here. And we're going north again. We could be here. Up This place got to be visible somewhere. The Cantor. I think we're somewhere around here now. Let's see, now we're going sort of northeast. Up from the river. Westwards. Curving northwards. Curving northwards again. I think we're now on that bend. Straight ahead. And there's the intersection. Okay, so I was right about that southwest bend. Let's see. How far ahead is that? So we're on a slight... Are we on this long turn that takes us sort of southeastwards? We are. We're on this bend, aren't we? And then we come into this one. That should be a long bend. Yep, immediately going into another one of those. So we should be around here. Now let's see. So we got a tiny building on the south side. It could well be that one. And there are two... I don't know about that. This must be this. Well, there must be this one. And that. It's got to be that one. Back to where we are. So that has to be this one. Yeah, that could work. And then we got those. I don't know. Supposed to be two houses next to each other here. Well, that's yeah, there actually is. That is that one, and that is that one. So we are standing here, aren't we? We are. Good. That only took half an hour. Okay, so we learned a thing or two. Hopefully that the wisdom will stick. Okay, so not gonna make too much out of these election posters. Well, this one says Bupati Sigi. But yeah, we're gonna look at the businesses and other things instead. So those are some serious mountains to the southwest. Are we back in Palu again? Oh, we could be. So there's a little Sigi going on now. But I am... after that previous round for Sigi. After that previous round, I'm more inclined to not trust. But this, on the other hand. Okay, so now we got this Supaya going in there. We got some rather official stuff going on either side of the road. Let's see what it says here. Keserasian and Keserasian Social Kabosona Ketsamatan Dolo or Bolo Kabsigi Propsulting. Okay, and what does it say here? Bobona. Bemerita kabupaten Sigi. Kecamatan Dolo, kantor desa Kabobona. Okay, so we want to look for Kabobona, Sigi, and Dolo, I think. Dum, 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 dum. Say anything yet? So Sigi, Dolo, Kabobona. I'm so slow in learning these lessons. And Kabobona, Poros Kabobona. So Poros Kabobona now would be a road between places called Poros and Kabobola. There's Dolo. Poros. Poros Palo, but yeah, if we had Dolo here. Let's see, can we find Kabobola, or is Dolo sufficient? We are going southwest. In that case, we must be over here then. Nigiri Sigi. Kulawi. What was the name of the road that went off to the side? Back to where we started. Here we're going south. And then we are starting to go southwest. We are not, as far as I can see, crossing in the river here, and that street does not go south. But we have Dolo here. And just up the road here, we have Supaya Road and the Sigi office. So here's a Sigi. Or rather, a Sigi. Trouble is we're going south. And turned from south to southwest. So, And that doesn't match many roads, does it? This road doesn't go southwest any day soon, to put it that way. Hang on. Could we be here? Sampesuyu. And Supaya off to the east. Let's see. Hmm. Village Office Cababona. So, is there a river here? And there is a river here. Looking westwards, northwestwards. A turn. Okay. That doesn't quite compute, but still, let's see. So, does that mean that we were... Didn't I see Arshina Cell? There we go. That's there. Okay, so we're north of here somewhere. Let's see Tokosakang. Can we see that anywhere? Oh my goodness me. Oh, actually, I'm glad I didn't see that. Uh, um, let's see now. Okay, so the Arshila cell is there. And there is a road going off to the side here. Could be that one. Nah, doesn't seem like it. House on this side is a little bit in from the road. That has to be that one. That building there must be this one. So we should be standing here. No. There's something a little wrong with this. So we are done with the bend. And it matches this building, as well as the road gone in there, but well, of course they could. That one must be that one. Yeah, that matches. Let's try that. Excellent. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's rather intense. Blue and purple. Let's see, I just want to... Anas elect... We have to be above Palu. Palu to the northeast. So could we be like... Yeah, we're some... We must be somewhere up here. In this area. Wahoo! That is a commanding view. Anos Electon. Oh, we got a road here, which actually has a name if we can catch it, but we can't. Seems to start with an M, but I wouldn't vouch for that. This road is going more or less straight south. It's the Kepala Desa. Let's see now. So let's go back to where we had the Proper view. Paladesa. And the Anas Electon. So yeah, so here we got. That's a view. um. Okay, now we got a little more to deal with here. So, wait, if we get a read on the bay there, it's to the northeast, so we should be up in this area. So, how about this one? No, I don't think that is it. On a selecton. Is it that simple? Back to start. We're looking southeast here. Northwest and a bend. Looking southwest. Let's say northwest. There's a lot of houses here, but they're very new. Let's have a look up here. So here's Anna Selecton. And so we're looking east at it, like so. And we come from, yeah, we're coming from this street. So here we're looking southeast. What? Yeah, of course, that way. That building is that, I guess. But all these buildings are so brand new. It should be about there. Goody. Final round. And with a little luck, I'll be done in time for dinner. And of course, we're on a bend. That might be the end of my bid for a 25k round, but we'll see. Okay. Hey. Selamat datang. Selamat jalan. Don't know about you, but I think that maybe Selamat jalan might be the better bet here. Let's see. Jalan. And what does Selamat mean? I'll have to look that up for future reference. So there seems to be a vast open space to our east here. Yep, it's called the ocean. Okay, so we're somewhere else this time. So Jalan. And that could be pretty much anywhere. So let's just have a little look along the coast. No, we will have to investigate. Ooh. I think I see a pier or something jutting into the ocean. Seem to be made of matchsticks, but probably a little more durable than that. Ooh, okay. That seems to be land. Nah. This one is definitely not right. So why does it say Bangai? Bulagi Watara Kabupaten Bangai Kepulauan. Pulau. That's islands. So Bulagi Watara. So what if we are here? We are not, but this seems like a better idea than the previous ones. This kind of fits, doesn't it? So could we be in... Of course, the only thing missing is Sabang. We got Kabang, but I don't think that Sabang and Kabang are the same though, but this kind of is... Let's backtrack a little bit. So here we're coming into town. Mualaf. Sabang. Ha. Gotcha. Okay, now then. So here goes the tricky part. We're somewhere into the woods. Or somewhere in here, I believe. Oh yes, this was the intersection, wasn't it? Let's see now. So there's a bend that goes northwest. Let that one. Let's see. So here's the portal, which is right on the intersection here. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so here is the intersection. Like a small island in the road. Okay, just want to confirm that. Yep. Okay, so now we are here. We have come through this bend. We're now looking this way. Next bend over here is this. This is not the bend we're on. We are on this bend. We can see the gate over there. And this is one of those nasty, nasty, nasty bends that I always miss. Let's see if we can make good this time. 1, 2, 3 were definitely out. Yeah, 2 to the end that way. And how far to the end the other way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend starts there. Ends there. 3 is there. 2 should be about there. Does not seem correct. Excuse me. But I really don't want to miss this one. Let's see. Direction right now is north, slightly north of northwest. Mm. Go with that. Yes, yes, yes. Tough calls. So like after 4 rounds all around Palu, we get shunted off to the Peleng Island. Okay, so I was right about, I know that Pulau means island, but and it was part of what it said on the board of this this office, this one. But it said Sabang with a C, and then it said Kepulao something. So I was like wondering, could that mean like archipelago? It did include the Bangai. So, huh. That one. I'm very pleased with that one. And yeah, there were some funny ones in here as well. That one was not funny at all. I loved this one. That was a lovely location. And yeah, well, can't be but happy with this one. Okay, it took an hour and 8 minutes, but half of that almost was that one. So, yeah, so that is Central Sulawesi done. And I hope you have stuck around, and that and I'm still glad that you're with me here on this tiny dot in space. And I hope you will join me for the next episode when it's up. And until then, bye bye.